Clary Barber. Chris Delatella. Here. Suzanne Ludwig.
Here.
Manuel Castaneda.
Here.
Bob Cardica.
Here.
David Fitzhenry. John Petrolino. Dale Vickers.
Here.
Yuli Tcheco.
Here.
Jeff Crum.
Public announcement, we get the open public meeting act read.
Please be advised that the notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been complied with and satisfied, and that the annual notice, which gave sufficient notice of the time, place, and conduct of all public meetings of the Planning Board in the City of New Brunswick, has been filed with the City Clerk and placed on an appropriate bulletin board in the lobby of City Hall, 78 Bayard Street, New Brunswick, New Jersey, and has been transmitted to the official newspapers of the City of New Brunswick, namely the Home News Tribune and the Star Ledger.
Thank you. Salute the flag.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So it's my understanding that there needs to be some amendments to the minutes, so if I can get a motion to carry the minutes over. So
Motion
set-
to carry.
There you go. Have a second?
You don't need roll call.
We're doing a
Just be voice.
Wait. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay.
All right, moving along, communications and reports, resolutions of memorialization. So 750 Jersey Avenue, LLC PB-2018-06, site plan and variance application for the construction of a warehouse located at 750 Jersey Avenue, block 598, lot 3.04, zoning district I-2.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, just for the board's information, all three of those resolutions that are on the agenda tonight were, I believe, emailed
Yes.
to the board members.
Yes.
And it's just in our attempt to try to not waste paper, we just printed out a few copies for the board. We didn't put every copy of every resolution in your packet. They're there if you want to take a look at them, but we're going to try to just reduce the amount of paper we waste.
That's fine, thank you. So if people want to see the first one, just pass these all out, does everybody have
We printed out two of each, but you should all have them already.
one? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Any discussion?
Just a motion.
Just a
Oh,
motion.
okay, so a motion to.
Motion to approve.
The only members that were present for the hearing can vote on approving or disapproving.
Can we get a second?
I'll second.
Yeah. All right, Suzanne Ludwig,
Yes.
Manuel Castaneda,
Yes.
Bob Cardica,
Yes.
John Petrolino, absent. Dale Vickers,
Yes.
Yuli Tcheco,
Yes.
Jeff Crum, absent.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on to B, 520 Jersey Avenue Associates LLC PB-2018-07, site plan and variance application for the construction of a warehouse to be located at 520 Jersey Avenue, block 242, lots 16.01, zoning district I-2. Can I get a motion?
Move the resolution.
Second.
Suzanne Ludwig,
Yes.
Manuel Castaneda,
Yes.
Bob Cardica,
Yes.
John Petrolino, absent. Dale Vickers,
Yes.
Yuli Tcheco,
Yes.
Jeff Crum, absent.
Okay, moving on. C 938 Somerset Street LLC and Prestige Home Builders LLC PB-2018-08. Site plan and variance application for the construction of a mixed-use building to be located at 938 Somerset Street, block 554, lots 6.01, 9 and 10, zoning district C-2B.
Move the resolution.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Suzanne Ludwig,
Yes.
Manuel Castaneda,
Yes.
Bob Cardica,
Yes.
John Petrolino, absent. Dale Vickers,
Yes.
Yuli Tcheco,
Yes.
Jeff Crum, absent.
All right, moving along, new business. We have an amendment of the Saturn Sites redevelopment plan. The planning board is to review the proposed amendment to the redevelopment plan pursuant to the local redevelopment and housing law, NJSA 40A:12A-1.
So, Mr. Chairman, there was an amendment to your scattered sites redevelopment plan that was drafted by Mr. Patterson. I believe it was last November, December. There's also a memo that was prepared by Mr. Patterson explaining to the board the gist of what the redevelopment plan amendment is about. Essentially, there is a list of abandoned properties that the city maintains under its abandoned properties ordinance. The redevelopment plan originally included 10 properties that are on the city's list. Through the process that the city has, 4 of those properties appealed their status on the abandoned properties list. Those appeals went through the process that they go through. Of those 4 appeals, 1 property owner has started to rehabilitate the property, so that property does not need to be added to the amended list anymore. So that's the goal of what we really want, is to get these properties rehabilitated. The 3 other properties in question that were not originally added, included on the original redevelopment plan, are now on the plan amendment to be included on the redevelopment plan. So this is essentially, we're just adding the ones back that we had taken out that we originally were going to add in the first place.
Great. Any questions? Any public comment? Hearing none, can I get a motion?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Sorry, who's second? Chris Delatella,
Yes.
Suzanne Ludwig,
Yes.
Manuel Castaneda,
Yes.
Bob Cardica,
Yes.
Dale Vickers,
Yes.
Billy Pacheco.
Yes.
Okay.
Great, thank you. Any other matters of interest to the public? This is the time to speak. Just here to hang out. All right. Hearing none, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Just one item just for discussion.
Yes.
I understand it was discussed at the zoning board meeting, and it might have been formally discussed at some of the planning board members. There was the consideration to move the meeting time from 7:30 to 7 o'clock. It's not a proposal at this point, but I know that some of the planning board members had discussed it, some of the zoning board members had discussed it, and I think the general intent was, if we're going to move the meeting time, it would be helpful if both boards did it, so there wouldn't be any confusion of which board starts at which time. So it's not proposed at this time, but we just wanted to bring it up, and if anyone had any objections, or if somebody couldn't make it due to work obligations or family obligations, to see if informally, there's any reason to not move the meeting from 7:30 to 7. So if you wanted to just have an informal discussion now, you could. It's up to you.
So there wouldn't be a formal action today, it would just be for consensus.
Just to get some feedback.
If the board members wish to defer to a full board next month, that's up to them as well. They have even just a discussion about that. But at some point, the board would, if they decide to move it, would have to take formal action, and that would be done by way of a motion and a roll call vote. And we would need to notice the new time and the dates, both in the publication, newspaper publication, and also City Hall.
Any comments?
I have no issue.
I have no. It would actually help me. I have little ones at home, and these meetings tend to take long, so.
For me, it would make me miss every other meeting, so for me, it's definitely not good.
There's a lot of people on the board that aren't here tonight
Yeah,
that are
yeah.
consistent members.
Right.
I would think that we would want to wait to hear their side.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't think any change is coming soon. I think it was something you discussed, and it might be either going forward, maybe even for next year, or maybe effective, July 1st or something like that. It's a possibility.
Okay. All right, so we can table this for further discussion.
Okay.
All right, we need a motion to
No.
table, or? that's-
No, it's just
Okay.
informal discussion,
Got it.
looking for consensus.
All right. Going back to the agenda then, if there's any other matters of interest to the public? Going once, going twice, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Thank you, everybody.
All in favor?
Aye, yes. That should have been assumed.